Hello and welcome back to the Second Tier Talk channel where we talk all things Championship. My name's Connor, my co-host is Harrison. I'm an happy man today. Why am I a happy man, Harrison?
I dropped an absolute stinker on last predictions, so it's my turn to do punishment, I guess.
Yep, it is indeed. So I'll give a bit of context. Harrison didn't have the time to be able to get the hot sauce that he was supposed to be doing. So he is going to be doing cinnamon like I did in the last video. However, he has agreed to make up for it. I'm buying the hot sauce for him and he's going to be doing an additional forfeit probably on the next video. So you're going to get Harrison, going to get to see Harrison do 2 forfeits. Without further ado, mate, I think we should just get into it. He is only doing a teaspoon because he's not a real man and he can't do a tablespoon like me.
Bro, it's going fucking everywhere. Oh shit, carpet's turning brown.
Look at him, he's shaking. He can't even control his
I'm trying to get it. It's coming
He's terrified.
That I can't get any more. My carpet's brown. I've got cream
Right.
carpet. The carpet's brown.
It's all right, mate. It comes up easy enough.
Oh shit, looks like I've
Right.
pooed on carpet.
Right. Show it to camera, lad. Get it down, you.
Chin chin.
Yep, that's fair enough. Oh, he's bottled it. He's gone straight for a drink. Coughs it all out, goes straight for a drink. He's bottled it. Right. So just bear in mind, I did a tablespoon in the last video. So I think you need to. I think you need to show me my credit where it's deserved.
I did, mate. You're better man than what I am. Oh my god, it's in my teeth. My teeth just feel like they're just stuck to my lips.
Yeah, it's not nice, mate. It's not nice. I stomached a tablespoon. Didn't cough a single bit out.
You swallowed it. My mouth. I've never had it before. My mouth just went dry. I thought.
Yeah, it does instantly.
No.
It does instantly.
Oh my god! I need water.
Right. Well, fair play, mate. You've done it, I suppose. But he is going to be doing an hot sauce forfeit, like I said. But let's get into the next round of predictions. So, just to give a bit of context to people that have never watched before, we do score predictions every single week for the championship. We've been doing it for the last couple of weeks because the channel's only been out for a couple of weeks. Basically, each fixture, there's a maximum of 2 points available. If you get the result and the score correct, you get 2 points. If you just get the result correct, you get 1 point. If you get it wrong, you predict a team to win and the team loses or draws, you get 0 points, if that makes sense. We do also have one marquee fixture where we can pick one marquee fixture per week where you have double points available for that fixture. So if, for example, Blackburn are playing Derby this week, if I predicted Blackburn to win 2-0 and they did win 2-0, I'd get 4 points for that fixture. If I predicted them to win 2-0 and they won 1-0, I'd get 2 points for that fixture. However, if they lost or drew, I'd still get 0 points for that fixture. It just makes it a little bit more interesting. But without further ado, let's get straight into it, Harrison, while your mouth is still dry as fuck. So, first fixture, we have got Watford versus Bristol. Watford drew the last game out. Bristol lost the last game. How have you got this one?
I have this one as a 1-0 Watford win. Bristol been on quite a bit of a fall. I think we both predicted that they'd bounce back after the absolute thumping they had, and quite frankly, they didn't.
Yeah.
Watford have been on a nice little bit of form as well since Javi Garcia's come in, obviously, after our game, on a good bit of form. So I've gone for a 1-0 Watford win.
Yeah. So Bristol at the minute, Bristol have got no fit midfielders either from what I've seen. They're really, really struggling with midfield injuries. I think Zach Viner played midfield in the midweek game that they played, which is obviously really, really weird. But
into your centre back?
Centre back or a right back. He's definitely a defender, but yeah, that's the sort of situation that they're in at the minute. Watford really, really good since Javi Gracia has come back in. I think I am going to match her on that one, mate, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 as well.
That's fair enough. Right, moving on, Connor. I'll ask you this one: Blackburn versus Derby, the John Eustace Derby.
Yeah, so this one's tasty. Both Blackburn have gone on a good run ever since obviously we beat them. So they've been on a really, really good run. Here's a tough one to call this one. I think I'm gonna go. I'm going to go for a Desmond. I'm going to go 2-2. I think
You know
there'll be
what?
goals in it.
You
Yeah.
know what? And I'm not. I write it
Yeah.
down beforehand. I have also gone for a Desmond because there will be goals. There will be
Yeah.
goals, and I can't pick a winner. So you know what? I thought, you know what? Goals, draw, 2-2. That'll do me.
Bit of a safe bet in it. So
Yeah.
right, we need to start diversifying a little bit because we've both gone for the same results on first too. So hopefully this is not same all the way through. So
You know I write mine
I know
down, so
you
there's
do,
no
mate. I
cheating.
know you do. So that's my fault. I do apologise. So next game we have got Hull versus Portsmouth. Hull coming off of the back of a loss. Portsmouth coming off the back of a draw. How have you got this one?
See, might be a bit controversial with this one. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Again, it's two teams where they can't quite find that good bit of form.
Yeah.
So they're up and down. You can't judge it. So, like I said, Hull, if they turn up on the day, it could be an Hull win. If Portsmouth turn up on their day, it could be a Portsmouth win. But if they both turn up, they're both very good defensively wise teams. So I'll go for a steady 1-1.
Yeah. So Portsmouth, I've seen a lot of Portsmouth fans complaining about the fact that they've got nobody in the box to get on the end of Josh Murphy's crosses at the minute. So I'm gonna go for a Hull. I'm gonna go for a 2-0. 2-0 to Hull.
That's fair
I
enough.
don't know when McBurney's going to be back because he still weren't back midweek. I don't know if he's going
know.
to be back available on bench this weekend, but they still seem to be doing all right. They're floating around in 8th place. Obviously, it's win-loss quite a lot at the minute. A couple of draws in there. Portsmouth are struggling though. They're down in 20th, so I think Hull are going to have a bit too much for him, especially with Portsmouth fans saying that they've got no one up top to put the chances away. So, yeah, I'm going to go 2-0. So moving swiftly on, we have got a team coming off the back of an absolute spanking midweek against Paul Heckingbottom's high-flying Preston. We've got Millwall versus Preston. How have you got this one?
I've got it as a 2-1 Preston win. Preston are doing incredibly well this season. They might actually get playoffs this season. Might not be in that 10th, 11th spot they usually get. They might actually go for playoffs. And obviously, we know Paul Heckingbottom quite well. And he's a very underrated manager, as we saw in our time. I think this got a bit too much for Millwall. Obviously, Millwall had a good start, but I think that 4-0 loss, it's either going to kick them up the backside or they're not going to get over it. And I just think Paul Heckingbottom's Preston North End have got a bit too much for him. So I've gone for a 2-1.
I see the thought process, mate. I've gone for a 1-1 personally. I think both teams will score. I think it'll be an evenly contested game, 5th versus 4th. Tough place to go then as well. So I'm going to go for a 1-1.
Very.
So I'm just looking at fixtures though. There's some cracking fixtures this week.
There is.
You know?
When I was going through doing my prediction, I thought, bloody hell, some great games.
There is some good ones in here. So the next one that we've got Boro versus Birmingham, 3rd versus 9th. Boro coming off back of a draw. Brum coming off the back of obviously a spanking over Millwall. How have you got this one?
See, this one will be very controversial, especially after Birmingham's last game. I've gone for a 2-0 Boro win. Again, Birmingham, they've just come into a bit of form, but at the same time, I think Boro just have too much for him. Boro's quality, we've seen it with our own eyes, their quality this year. Obviously, Birmingham on quite a bit of a goodish run, I suppose. But I just think Boro got too much, especially at Riverside. I reckon it'll be a 2-0 win.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a Boro win as well. I'm going to go for 2-1. I think it'll be a closely contested game because I think Birmingham have got a really, really good squad. It's just not completely clicked for them yet. I do think they will be probably in and around where they are now at the end of the season, around 9th place. I can see them potentially making a late charge for playoffs if things go well. But I think Boro are going to have too much for them as well. I'm going to go 2-1 personally. So next one, we've got two teams that are miles away from where they were expected to be at the beginning of the season. I know Leicester are pending a points deduction, so you could probably say, yeah, they might have been expected to be around here if they'd have already had the points deduction, but they haven't, and they're still in 13th. Norwich are in 22nd. Games at Carrow Road. How have you got this one?
So I can't see Norwich getting a win anytime. Well, especially not this game week, anyways. Leicester, obviously on paper, honestly, football is playing on the grass, not on paper, but on paper, Leicester's squad is ridiculous. Fatawu, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But obviously Norwich struggling massively this season, massively, and they spent quite a bit in the summer as well.
Yeah.
So I've gone for a 2-0 Leicester win.
2-0. I'm gonna go. I'm going to go 2-1.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can't see past a Leicester win. It's a Leicester win all day of the week. I can't see Norwich causing that many problems.
Yeah, well, obviously they drew 1-1 with Wednesday during the week, didn't they? But Wednesday had quite a lot of chances. I think Jamal Lowe missed an absolute sitter.
Really?
So obviously Bannon scored an absolute screamer as well. So
Stop swearing at me, Con. That word is swearing. Don't do swearing on this channel.
I know, mate. I know, but yeah, Leicester 2-1 win for me as well.
Yeah.
And then moving on to probably the worst fixture of the week: Blades versus QPR. We didn't even watch the game midweek, did we?
No.
We
We chose happiness.
we decided to boycott it. We ended up having a session on Rocket League instead, like a pair of kids. Absolutely loved it. Had timer as lives. Just kept checking score, and we were justified to not watch it in end. How have you got this one, mate?
I've got this one as a bit controversial. But I'm gonna back the Blaze, you know what I mean? As much as rubbish we know we are and how rubbish we actually are, I've got to back the boys. So I'm gonna go for a nice little 1-0 win. But like I said, I don't know if that's just blind faith or what. But 1-0 win, it's locked in.
So I'm doing the same. I'm going 2-1 personally. I'm not going for a 1-0, but even though we're back on the slide again now, we are actually scoring goals in games now. I think we've scored 8 in his last 5 or something like that. We've just conceded about 14. So we're leaking a lot of goals. But QPR are very up and down all the time. They're saying that they are coming off a back or a loss. No, I'm still going to back us. I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1, and this is going to be the turn for us. We're going to go on a run. We've got Wednesday after international break. This is the last game before the international break. We come back, Steel City Derby. We're going to go on a run. We're going to win league. So 2-1 Blades.
The Blades.
Right. Southampton versus Wednesday. Southampton, obviously coming off the back of sacking Will Still, managed to get a win in, I think it's Eckert that's the interim manager at the minute. He got a 2-1 win in his first game. So, and then obviously we've got Wednesday, rock bottom of the table, points deduction, not won in like their last 6 or 7, I think it is, something daft like that. But showing a lot of fight on pitch and doing what they can with the limited squad that they've got. How have you got this one?
See, I'm not going to ramble on too much because it's obviously our city rivals. But I have gone for a 2-1 Southampton win. And everything you just said, you took the words out of my mouth. I'm not going to repeat. 2-1 Southampton win.
3-1 for me.
Ooh, good luck.
3-1 for me. I think from what I've seen of Southampton during the week, they looked a lot more solid under the interim manager than what they did under Will Still. I don't know whether they are going to score a load of goals now, but with the attacking talent that they've got, if it does click at any point, they are going to start opening the floodgates and they're going to start putting teams to the sword. I think this is going to be a good test of, well, there's not a better opportunity to try and get things to click, is there, against Wednesday? So
100%.
I'm going to go 3-1. But what I will say is about Wednesday, fair play to him, that they've got the most limited squad in league, points deduction, and they are still showing fight on pitch.
You know what, Connor? You know what? They've shown more fight than what we have.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Give credit where credit's due. Fair enough. Fair play. I hate you all, but fair play. Credit where credit's due.
Same here. Moving on, cracking fixture, this one, the best one of the week, and that's why we've got the Bet365 as the background for today's video. Stoke in second versus Coventry in first.
It's a great game.
Have you got this one?
I've got it as a very, very close 2-1 Coventry win. I think Coventry's got too much for him. It's hard. It's a hard fixture. It will be a very good game, but as we didn't see the other night because we didn't watch it. But as we've seen the rest of the season, Coventry are different gravy at the minute. The way they're playing the Frank Lampard, obviously the blip against Wrexham, obviously the blip's going to happen. You can't go undefeated unless you're Arsenal in 2000s. But I just think they've got too much. So I've gone for a 2-1 Cov win.
I don't know about this one, you know, because Mark Robbins, Stoke have got best defence in league, Coventry have got best attack in league, but Stoke are in their last couple of games. So I'm going to go for a 1-1. I'm going to play it safe on this one and bottle it. I'm going to go for a 1-1.
That's fair enough.
But
it'll be a very good game.
Yeah, going to be an unbelievable game. So next one, two mid-table teams. Well, one towards the closer to the bottom end of the table, and a mid-table team that should be higher up the table than what they are. Swansea versus Ipswich. What we're saying for this one?
I've got it as a 2-1 Ipswich win. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really seen a lot of Ipswich this season. Neither Swansea, apart from when we played them both times. But from what I saw of both games, obviously I can't really tell you about form or who played who last game. I don't know, because I don't know. But just from my own gut and from what I've seen from both teams when we played against them, I've gone for a 2-1 Ipswich win.
Yeah, I think I'm going to match you on that one.
Always matching me.
I'm going to go 2-1 on that one. I'm going to have to go 2-1 Ipswich.
They're going to start it. We've got West Brom versus Oxford. How we got it?
This is my marquee fixture.
You reckon?
Yeah.
This is the bonus one.
Yeah, I'm having 2-0 West Brom.
I've also got 2-0 West Brom. And I swear to God, you know,
yeah.
I've got 2-0 West Brom, but it's not going to be my marquee fixture. I haven't actually decided a marquee fixture yet, so I'm going to try and do a bit of a U and go off ahead. Yeah. Let's have a look through. Okay, but I've gone for a 2-0 again, though. Same as you.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, West Brom, it's not clicking for them at the minute. They're down in 15th, Oxford down in 21st, both teams coming off of the back of a loss. But in terms of just what we've seen and what each squad's got to offer, West Brom should be able to put them to the sword.
100%.
It's never the way in Championship, but I've got to go with what I think. I can't go, oh, it might be this because of this and whatever else. I've got to go with what I think. So I'm going to go 2-0 as well. Last but not least, we have got Wrexham versus Nathan Jones's Charlton Athletic. Have you got this one? I think this one's a tough one to call.
You know what? Right, bar the Stoke Coventry game, this for me is a very, very close second for the most anticipated fixture of the week in terms of how good the game will be. Two teams, which obviously Wrexham picking up a good bit of form. Charlton have been, well, for their standards, what everyone thought they were going to do, they're firing. Yep. Nathan Jones got them firing. Big shithouse. He loves it. You'd hate to play against him, but you love him if you're your own. That's how I see it. A bit like Chris Wilder, but a bit better. So I've gone for quite a close one. I've got goals. I've gone for a 3-2 Charlton win.
That's interesting. That is interesting, and it's brave. I will give you that. It's definitely brave. I think I don't like Nathan Jones because I think he's got main character syndrome. I've said this a few times, but he has got Charlton playing some good football.
He has.
I just don't know if Charlton are going to be able to put up with Kiefer Moore, though.
That's the thing, isn't it? But Charlton do defend incredibly well. And the atomic counter really nice as well, as we saw.
Do. But I don't know if they're going to be able to deal with Kiefer Moore and what Kiefer Moore can offer, because we know what he offers is a big powerhouse, isn't he? I'm going to go Wrexham 2-1.
Ooh, completely opposite results there, Connor. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's brave, but yeah, I'm going Wrexham 2-1. So obviously that's all there is fixtures for this round. The only thing that you've got left to do is to decide your marquee fixture, my friend.
I've had a bit of a scan up and down. I've had a bit of a scan, and you might not see this one coming one bit. I've gone for the Swansea Ipswich game, a 2-1 Ipswich win for my bonus fixture. I think it's a safe bet, definitely for a win. Obviously, touch wood. I don't want to eat my own words here, but it's definitely a safe option for a win, in my opinion. And I think a 2-1 scoreline is incredibly fair to say. So that is going to be my bonus fixture for this round.
Fair play, mate. So you have got Swansea Ipswich as yours. I've got West Brom versus Oxford as mine. And that's all there is fixtures done, mate. So that brings us to the end of another episode of Forfeit EFL Championship Predictions. So just before we go, for everybody that is watching, thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and drop a comment with your predictions. The fixtures will be in the description of the video, so you can copy and paste it into the comments to save yourself some time. Drop your predictions in there, see if you can beat me or Harrison. I had quite a good week at the last one, so I don't think many people would have beat me. I had a really, really good week, actually. I'm quite happy with myself. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and take care. We'll catch you on the next one.